Hello there, this is Robert. I have recently gotten a few requests of covering refinement videos. More specifically, how I would do it, right? Um, this is a list that I got from my friend, which kind of grades all the different roles, right? Well, most of them anyway. And if you would like to read that, you could pause the video right here and just check out. I don't agree with all of what this list say, but this is more of the meta way of thinking. So if that's what you're going for, you should follow this list to the teeth. Other than that, let's get to it. So this is one of my alts. I was using this one as a trap, but I kind of have to redo this entire thing because right now being being Spearfront is kind of suicidal. So you know, I wouldn't recommend being Spearfront because right now the current meta is infantry calves, which is the standard formation, and that's what a lot of rallies and solo attacks nowadays are because of the previous meta, which was infantry spears. So it gets countered by the standard formation. So you know, at this point in time, I would not recommend doing Spearfront. That being said, here is how I would build it up. First of all, you need to decide what your account is for. Is it for support, or is it, supposed to be a rally leader? And, or is it yes, you're supposed to just go and kill stuff, you know? And more specifically, some of the questions I got was, is the total attack best, or total health, or the individual troop types, or what is the best basically? And the answer is not cut and dry. Like I said, you have to decide what you want to do with your account. So let's say you don't have any health badges for your gear, then you might have to use total health to compensate for that. Let's say you have your individual troop attack is strong, very strong. You're lacking in health, then you should supplement that with total health or individual health. But that is up to you. And I wouldn't just focus on one troop either. So like, let's say I would do all spear here. That wouldn't be great. Like that would only work if someone would attack me with pure calves. Then sure, would work great. But anything else than that, you're gonna be screwed. So this is how I would build my trap castle, or I wanted it to be a trap castle. So I would do buff your front line as hard as you can. So that means it would be preferably if you had let's go with spear now. So if you had spear defense and spear health, and then buff your second and third lines attack or a total attack, because that buffs everyone. But that is what you should do, preferably on all of them. So make sure you can tank as much as possible with your front line. So, you know, doing that, it will help you a lot if that is what you want with your account, right? If you want to be able to take some punches, you need to make that front line a bit, you know, tankier. But it also works really good if you have a few of the spear or infantry or cav defense, because all of the defense ones are quite easy to re-roll. That's the more common re-roll. So if Lord of Lord was on, for instance, you know, you could re-roll a spear defense for research, and you know, you could do that if you have that on 8 of the of your refinement, then you can kind of buff your research speed quite a lot just for this event, and you would not have to spend a lot to of the refresh stones to get your value back to spear or inf or cav defense, right? As you can see here, mine isn't fighting at the moment. I'm still building up, so I have a lot of motivation recovery bonus, so I can kill more rebel leaders to help out my alliance the most, because I'm bubbled all the time. So you know, right now I don't need to be in battle spec. That's why I have so many refresh stones as well. And say if you want to do a support castle, the what I would recommend for you to get on all of your pieces, that would be training speed, motivation recovery, reinforcement capacity, and either the army size or even rally size. So the rally size would be so people could hide a lot of troops in a rally for you, which would be quite good, you know. Or you can send a lot of meat shields to someone with the army size, and you can also, you know, make yourself a zero castle a lot easier if you have a lot of army sizes. Same if you're planning to go out and attack a lot, you should have a lot of army sizes. The more you can send per attack, the better. So also when it comes to the hardest values to roll, it's total attack, it's the army march, and the what's it called, enemy attack reduction. Those are probably the three hardest ones to roll. Same as the training speed and reinforcement capacity for a support castle is also quite hard to get, so you might have to re-roll a lot of the times. So I would just, you know, make sure you know what you want to do before you start, you know, just re-rolling values. So you have to take a look at your account, you need to decide what to do, and then you need to see what you're lacking and you need to compensate for that. So again, if you want to be, you know, taking hits or something along those lines, you need to buff your front troop as much as you can, like with health and defense, in my opinion. it's very controversial, but that's what I would do. I hope that gave you some sort of an answer. If there's anything else you would like to know, just put it in the comments below, or send me a message, and I'll make sure to address it in the next video. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.